Hello everyone, good morning and welcome to Kalasilingam Academy of Research and Education. I am Dr. Sukumar Sahu, working as an assistant professor in the Department of Commerce. In this video, I am going to discuss you with one of the most important topic of financial accounting subject, that is loss of profit. So as we know that business always involve risk. No one can predict what is around the corner, and it can be difficult to judge the impact of any incident can have on your business. That is, of course, one of the main reasons why business insurance in general is so important. It is about putting in place the right protection to help defend your business finance and reputation when things go wrong. The main objective of insurance is to provide financial security. It encourages saving. It also helps for planning for life stage needs. So that's why insurance is very important in business, because it provides much needed protection against the consequential losses that are facing by the business. So in general, a loss of profit is also known as business interruption or BI insurance. It protects, as we have already discussed, it protects companies against consequential losses caused by certain perils or caused by certain uncertain things. So this policy covers loss of profits, increased cost of working cost, increased wages, rents, and all other expenses attributable to interrupted business operation. And in simple words, if we talk about loss of profit insurance, then the main objective of this insurance is to help and maintain your business trading position. So why we are claiming loss of profit? Because when a fire occurs, suppose when a fire occurs, apart from the direct loss on account of stock or other asset destroyed, there is also a consequential loss, because for some time the business is disorganized or has to be discontinued, and during that period the standing expenses of the business, like you have to pay the salary to your employees, you have to pay the rent, and these expenses continue. So moreover, there is a loss of profit which the business would have earned during the period. So before we discuss the practical problem on loss of profit, first we need to know the various formulas that are generally applied for the preparation of loss of profit. So the first formula is net claim. Net claim is equal to gross claim into policy value divided by gross profit on annual sale. First. Next, as we have already discussed in the previous video, rate of gross profit is also known as gross profit ratio, and generally it is calculated by dividing gross profit divided by sales into 100. Next, short sale is equal to standard sales minus actual sales, and loss of gross profit is equal to short sales into gross profit ratio. And the last one is statement of gross claim is equal to loss of gross profit plus admissible increased working cost minus saving in insured standing charges. So these are the formulas that we need to remember while preparing loss of profit problem. So let's start. So this is the practical problem on loss of profit. So here Ashok Limited has a loss of profit in insurance policy of rupees 12,60,000. The period of indemnity is 3 months. A fire occurred on 1st July 2016. Okay, here it is very important. Here the loss occurred on 1st July 2016. So we need to consider this year 2016. Next, the statement also given, sales for the year ended 31st March 2016 is rupees 42 lakhs. This is also very important. The sales for the year ended is 42 lakh. Next one is sales for the period from the 1st July 2015 to 13th June 2016. That means it's the previous year sales. Okay. Next, sales for the period from 1st July 2015 to 13th September 2015, that is 10 lakh 80,000. Next, sales for the period from 1st July 2016 to 30th September 2016, that is 72,000. This is also very important. Here standing charges given for 2015-16 year, that is 9 lakh 60,000. Profit, here profit is also given. See, profit means net profit. This is not gross profit. This is profit means net profit. Profit for the year ended 31st March. Here net profit is given, that is 3 lakh. Okay. So next, direct expense is also there, that is saving in standing charges because of fire, that is 30,000. Next, additional expenses to reduce loss of turnover, that is 60,000. Here, assuming no adjustment has to be made for the upward trend in turnover, compute the claim to be made on the insurance company. Here we have to calculate the claim amount. Okay, so let's start. So first we need to calculate the gross profit ratio, which is very important because it is the starting point to calculate any kind of problem here. So first we need to calculate the gross profit ratio. As we know that gross profit ratio can be calculated on the basis of gross profit. So here how we will calculate, because net profit is already given in the problem. See, net profit for the year ended 31st March 2016 is 3 lakh. So first this is called net profit. So net profit for the year ended 31st March 2016 is 3 lakh. Then you have to add some expenses, that is direct expenses, that is standing charges. How much? Rupees 30,000. So you have to add not 30, sorry, 9 lakh 60,000. Standing charges for rupees 2015-16 is 9 lakh 60,000. So here we have to add 9 lakh 60,000. So total gross profit is 12 lakh 60,000. This is gross profit. So how we will calculate the gross profit? Rate of gross profit is equal to gross profit divided by sales into 100. So here the total sales in the year 2016 is, see, it is mentioned in the top, sales for the year ended 31st March 2016 is 42 lakh. Okay, so here 12 lakh 60,000, that is our gross profit, divided by 42 lakh into 100 is equal to 30%. This is our gross profit ratio or gross profit rate. Second, we need to calculate the short sale. So how we will calculate short sale? Short sale is equal to standard sale minus actual sale, or here standard sale means the adjusted sales corresponding period in the preceding year. That means we have to calculate the previous year sales. We have to consider the previous year sales. So the loss occurs on 2016 year, so we need to consider the previous year. So here previous year is how much? Sales for the period from 1st July 2015 to 13th September 2015 is 10 lakh 80,000. So this is the previous year data. So 10 lakh 80,000, that is 1st July 2015 to 13th September 2015. Next, you have to consider the actual sale. So see, actual sale is sales for the period for 1st July 2016 to 13th September 2016 is equal to 72,000. So we need to consider this point. So the first one is standard sale and the second one is actual sale. So short sale is equal to 10 lakh 80,000 minus 72,000. So that is 10 lakh 8,000. That is our short sale. Next, we need to calculate the loss of gross profit. which is very important. So loss of profit formula is short sell multiply with gross profit ratio. So already we know that short sell is how much? Short sell is 10,08,000. 10,08,000 into gross profit ratio is 30%. So here we got loss of gross profit, that is 3,02,400. Next we need to calculate admissible increase working cost. So actual additional expenses in the year given, that is 60,000. So here 60,000 we have to add. Next, gross profit on additional sale. So we know that in the year 2016, we have some gross sales, that is 72,000. See, 72,000. So that is very important. So here 72,000 into 30%, that is our gross profit ratio. So that is 21,600. After that we need to calculate what? Statement of gross claim. So here loss of gross profit is how much? 3,02,400. See, loss of gross profit is how much? Loss of gross profit is 3,02,400. See, the third one, 3,02,400. Next we have to add some admissible increase working cost. So here in the current year we have 21,600 is our gross profit on additional sales, means it is admissible increase working cost we need to add, that is 21,600. Then we have to deduct any saving. Suppose if you save some insured amount, then you have to deduct from the claim. So here minus 30,000, as it is already given in the problem. See, saving in the standing charges because of fire is 30,000. So we have to deduct. So after that we got gross claim, that is 2,94,000. Then after we need to calculate what? Net claim. So as we know that net claim is equal to gross claim into policy value divided by gross profit on annual sale. So net claim, gross claim is equal to 2,94,000 into policy value is already given, that is 12,60,000 divided by 30% of annual sales. So here you just see our annual sales is how much? Sales for the period from 1st July 2015 to 30 June 2016, that is 48 lakh. This is our annual sales, which is very important. So 30% gross profit means gross profit on annual sales means 30% of 48 lakh, that is 2 lakh. Total 2,57,250 is our net claim amount. So this is the amount that the company claim under the policy. So under this problem, what is our assumption? The assumption was all standing charges are insured and all sales during the indemnity period have been affected by incurring additional expenses. So this is the solution of this problem. First we have calculated gross profit ratio, next we need to calculate gross sales, next loss of gross profit, then admissible increase working cost, next statement of gross claim, and the last one is we need to calculate the net claim by using this formula. So this is the solution of this problem. Thank you so much.